Hi guys, I know that we had some technical difficulties this morning during our webinar. So I wanted to cover a couple of things that several people have asked me. Just FYI, I am not an expert, but I will share what I know with you. And there may be other ways. This is just the way that I know it. So as far as classes, there are two ways to create your classes in Pearson. Now, you can either go and enter them manually here by creating your class. You would enter your class name. You would choose a picture. What do you want linked to this class? You want math? Remember, whatever you choose here is going to be going to your Google Classroom. Any assignments that you do here, make sure that if you're going to be assigning social studies, make sure that you also select that one. When you go down, this is where you will add new students. Right here, you will do last name, first name, and kind of like that. And then you will have a username. If they already had a username in the past, if not, you can assign them one and then the password. So that's just something to think about. Now, it doesn't have enough spots, so you can just add more and so forth. On the bottom, it gives you, I'm having difficulty. Here we go. It gives you the option of doing the default theme or early learning theme. I personally, for my grade level, I like this one. It's a little bit more kid friendly. And then you would just save. I don't want to save it because I already have my class. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to continue without saving. So that's one way. However, we will have Clever. And actually, I take it back. We will have Google Classroom. So the other way that you can have a class here in Pearson is by linking. You can go to settings here. You know what? Let me go ahead and hide this. Current. I'm going to hide that. Hide. Hidden. Hide. Okay, well, never mind. So the other way is do not enter anything here, but do what Mr. Cáceres suggested earlier today. Go ahead and go to Google Classroom and go to people, add your students, invite your students. Tomorrow during school, he mentioned that he will have the paraprofessionals go into each of the students' emails and accept the invite. I've already done that. That's why all of my students are here in Google Classroom. I added them and I already accepted the invite in their emails. So this is probably the easiest way to do. You invite them, they will accept. Once all of your students have accepted tomorrow here, that will be done by the paras, then in your Pearson, you can click on Import Google Classes. It's going to take you to this page. But since I already have a Google Classroom, it's giving me other co-teachers classes. So I don't need to link hers, but this is where you would choose your name and then link. Once you link it, this is what you will get. And then you can go here and sync with Google. You would click there. If you can see, it's syncing with my Google Classroom. Now I can go here to my students and notice that all my students are up. So right here, oh, sorry, not that one. And here, notice that I have the same students as over there. So that's my suggestion for you. Go ahead and invite every one of your students using their email. The paraprofessionals will accept the invites tomorrow because that can be a little bit time consuming. You can go in there and check. Once they're in bold, that means that they have been that they have accepted. If they look like this, very light, that means they haven't accepted. So you will be able to notice. So that's a way to add your classes on Pearson. Now, as far as assignments, I'm going to go to reading, very first unit, week 1. And let's say I am going to assign for Tuesday this selection right here. I'm going to click the little box right here and I'm going to assign selected. For this one, I'm going to do the starting date for when are they supposed to start reading it, on the 25th because it's Tuesday. And I'm going to give them until the 28th. 25th, I'm sorry, through the 28th. But actually, for today's purposes, I'm going to do today's date and I'm going to make it due tomorrow. So you can see kind of how it looks in Google Classroom. So here you would type in your instructions for your students. Please read the selection and write a couple of sentences. Or you know what? Please read the selections and make to text to self connections. All right. So there we go. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click, since it's already linked, I'm going to click my class and I'm going to go to assign. You can notice that it has been assigned. If you go to your classes up here, go to assignments and you can see it right there. None of your students have completed it. It is due tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. So I forgot to change something. I'm going to edit this assignment because for attendance purposes, I need my students to submit it by the 21st, but I'm going to change this later. It's going to be the 28th, but by 3:30 p.m. because that's our attendance rule. So I'm going to save it. So notice none of them have completed. Use your due date with your due time. How does it look in Google Classroom? If I go to my Google Classroom, here it is. The students will be able to see this assignment. It's due tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. So they're able, everything that they have coming up is going to be listed here. And they will be able to complete it. Let me see. So, reviewed. Oh, I was wondering what was going on. But see, I don't have the student, I'm on a teacher profile, so it's not going to take me directly to the assignment. It would take them to the assignment, but me, it's taking me to the grades and if they turned it in. The students, once they click on it, it will take them directly to Pearson. All right, so that's basically an overview on how to get your classes ready and how to insert assignments. So please let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is very quick, very brief, but I know that some of us are just kind of stressing out about how to do it. If you have any questions, please feel free to text me or call me and I can help you as much as I can. Bye-bye.